Подразделениями российских вооруженных сил все атаки были успешно отражены. В ходе боевых действий в районе населенного пункта Зайцево Донецкой Народной Республики 24-й батальон нацформирования «Айдар» 53-й механизированной бригады потерял свыше половины личного состава. Ударами оперативно-тактической армейской авиации, ракетных войск и артиллерии поражен пункт управления и координации ракетных ударов группировки Приморья в районе населенного пункта Шурина Николаевской области. 3 пункта управления Вооруженных сил Украины в районах Червоный Оскол Харьковской области, Першотравневая Запорожской области и Северск Донецкой Народной Республики. В районах населенных пунктов Малиевка, Ягодная Харьковской области, Лебедевка Луганской Народной Республики, Червоноармейская Запорожской области, Владимировка, Антоновка Донецкой Народной Республики.
According to the CNBC, on September 16th, in the face of fierce competition in the workplace, rising unemployment, and growing disappointment with life, laying flat and rotten have become popular terms and show young people's attitudes towards life. A perceived lack of social mobility and the rising cost of living drive disillusioned young people away from ideals and expectations. Crystal Guo, 30, says she typically works for about 6 months to a year before quitting. She calls it a new lifestyle of intermittent working and persistent lying flat. And now she's been fired twice in less than a year. Guo said, "When I was 22, I worried if I would have achieved nothing at 30. But now, at 30, I accept being ordinary. I don't think it's as important to be rich or be able to afford a house anymore." Young Chinese are growing disillusioned and frustrated with work and life. Some are now turning their backs on a crushing hustle culture as they face challenges ranging from rising unemployment to layoffs and economic uncertainty. While the anti-hustle mentality of Tongping, lie flat, became a popularized term in China last year, Bailan, another Chinese term that emerged online, seems more negative. The term Bailan is translated to mean let it rot. Posts related to the topic have garnered more than 91 million views on Chinese social media giant Weibo as of Wednesday. Jia Miao, an assistant professor of sociology from New York University, Shanghai, pointed out that it refers to a state of deterioration where one gives up any possibility of hope. Jobless and not many chances to work during COVID pandemic. Miao said, Tongping and Bailan show the pressure faced by young Chinese today. While competition is expected in society, this is on top of uncertainty caused by the pandemic, and it's been much harder this year for young people to find jobs. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the unemployment rate for people between 16 and 24 was nearly 20% in July, far higher than the 5.6% national urban unemployment rate. The unemployment rate for that age group was 16.2% in 2021. China's economy is experiencing a significant downturn, and many experts are skeptical that it will be able to meet its full-year growth target of about 5.5%. Moreover, only 0.4% of the Chinese economy expanded in the second quarter due to the nation's rigorous zero-COVID policy.
马尔地夫外长夏希德18日表示，预期美国在马尔地夫的第一个大使馆将于今年底或明年初开设。马尔地夫也希望在美国的大使馆能在今年底之前重启，就无需透过美国驻斯里兰卡大使馆处理外交事务。该计划是美国前国务卿蓬佩奥2020年宣布的。他也强调，马尔地夫在印太地区扮演越来越重要的角色。英国媒体报道，英国首相特拉斯政府将采取对中共强硬的政策，逐步淘汰中共政府支持的孔子学院。目前，英国一些跨党派议员正在与台湾进行协商，希望台湾向英国提供中文师资，以取代和中共官方有关的孔子学院。外媒报道，立陶宛、爱沙尼亚、拉脱维亚和波兰4个与俄罗斯接壤的欧盟国家，从19日起以国安考虑为由，停止发给俄罗斯公民申根签证，并禁止持有申根签证的俄罗斯公民入境。俄罗斯政府也扬言考虑报复措施。中共最高领导人习近平为期3天的中亚出访行程结束，于9月16日深夜返回北京。在出席上海合作组织峰会期间，习近平与10国领导人进行双边会谈，但会包括此前外界预期的印度总理纳伦德拉莫迪。新唐亚太电视整理报道。
Guangxi man angry after opening a large box of squid slices he bought. On September 16th, a man in Guilin, Guangxi, bought a large bag of squid fillets in a supermarket. He was surprised that more than half of the pack was white plastic, and only the little portion of squid showed in the transparent package window was real. The rest of the package was empty. He was angry and said that the merchant had deceived him. Many netizens joke, "That's right. The package says the whole piece of plastic is 46%. Many others claim that this is a real situation when the actual volume is not the same as on the packaging. Other netizens also show drawings comparing the past and present foods. Rare parasitic fetus in the world. Baby with 4 hands and 4 legs in Shenzhen. On September 17th, Chinese media reported a rare newborn baby born in Shenzhen, Guangdong province. The baby has 4 heads and 4 legs. Another incomplete fetus parasitized it. He was born in August, weighing 2.9 kilograms, 6.4 pounds, and had a parasitic fetus with a pair of arms, legs, and external genitalia. But the parasite had no heart or head. Doctors diagnosed that the two were connected by bone and shared the baby's heart, but the baby boy's liver was growing inside the parasitic fetus. Mao Jianxiong, who gave the diagnosis, said that the baby boy's heart also needs to supply blood to the parasitic fetus, adding to the burden. As a result, the parasitic fetus can only be surgically removed, then filling the missing parts of the baby boy's abdominal wall and chest cavity. Such a case is rare worldwide, with a rate of only 1 in 500,000. At least 14 dead in Hebei Tangshan iron ore mine accident. On September 17th, the authority of Tangshan City, Hebei Province, China, reported that a water-permeable accident occurred at the Taoshuyu iron mine in Tangshan City's Chunxi County on September 2nd. As of 11 p.m. on September 16th, officials said the rescue at the scene had ended, but the accident caused 14 deaths, and 1 person is still missing. At present, the cause of the accident is still under investigation. Quarantine in Guiyang. People complain it's like being in prison. According to China News, the COVID pandemic is still complicated in Guiyang. A press conference held by Guiyang authorities on September 17th reported that on September 16th, there were 8 new confirmed cases of COVID and 86 asymptomatic infections in Guiyang. Community screening tests and isolation of infected people have always been essential measures to achieve the zero COVID goal. However, the isolation points are insufficient with the increasing number of infected people. Therefore, some temporary isolation points were set up, causing people to complain about the lack of supplies. Footage shared on the internet shows a woman complaining about the shabby quarantine. She was with her daughter in a small room with nothing but a makeshift bed and 2 chairs. The woman said that this is not a place to live. Isolation here is no different from prison. As Reuters reported, the rate of 7.52 births per 1,000 people in 2021 was the lowest since the National Statistics Bureau began compiling statistics in 1949. The data show that in 2021, China's population's natural growth rate, which does not include migration, was only 0.034%, which is the lowest since 1960. This then put more pressure on officials to encourage more births. To solve the declining birth rate issue, some parts of China are now encouraging couples to have 2nd or 3rd children by offering bonuses. According to Taiwanese news outlet Central News Agency, to solve the declining birth rate issue, some parts of China are now encouraging couples to have 2nd or 3rd children by offering bonuses. The news outlet cited the paper as reporting that the Daxing Anling District Administrative Office of Heilongjiang Province has recently released a new draft for optimizing the birth policy in the district. Accordingly, besides other benefits, a one-time reward of 20,000 yuan, about $2,800, will be given to couples who have a 3rd child, as long as they are registered in Daxing Anling, work, and live there. Moreover, until the child turns 3 years old, the 2nd and 3rd children will each receive 300 yuan, about $43, and 500 yuan, about $72 per month, respectively. Meanwhile, Yunnan Province also announced its plan to boost the fertility rate. Parents of 3 children will receive a one-time maternity subsidy of up to 5,000 yuan, about $710. Although China abandoned the one-child policy in 2016, the high cost of urban life has discouraged families from having more children. It's worth mentioning that China's zero-COVID policy, with strict measures, has significantly reduced people's desire to have children. In an article published in August this year, a prominent Chinese demographer, Yi Fuxian, told Reuters, China's zero-COVID policy has led to a zero economy, 0 marriages, 0 fertility. The demographer states that several accounts of people during the lockdown may have a significant impact on parenthood goals. During lockdowns in Shanghai and other places, there were many reports of people losing their jobs or not being able to get food or medical care. There were also many reports of police breaking into homes to take people, including the elderly and children, to quarantine centers.